Second down, goal to go. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this out for Davis. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
All right, so, Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go now. Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When this offense took the field, in their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. And now as this 4th down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
19 Lions. 18 Rattlers. 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw again. That pass caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bengals have got it.
Just a critical error here, Mike, at this stage in the game. You understand this defense, they are desperate for a stop. They've got to get you off the field, and one of the easiest ways to do it, create a takeaway. You have to secure the ball. Of course, points are great, but none of it matters if you turn the ball over. And these are the kind of mistakes that decide ball games late.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Here's second down and 3.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs and just as importantly, stop the clock.
Set.
He'll look to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But
Here we go. Set.
I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Set.
Back to the air once more on second down. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is first and 10.
Let's go. Cut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. And that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a win here for the Dolphins. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They send a man in motion. First play is to the air. This finds Austin complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Motioning the tight end now. To the air now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Another try following the sack. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Putting a receiver in motion. Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Hand off to the back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And that brings up 4th and short.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Able to find Jones. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. All set up now for 1st and 10. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
Let's go now.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's got it. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing now off play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught. He found some space. And he takes this down after crossing the 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins looking at 1st and 10.
Go! Go!
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Come on. Hey. Warrior 70. Ready, ready?
Now looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Completed here to McCaffrey. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Headed out right. Caught near the goal line. And in for the Miami touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. They're going play action. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football on the first turnover of the contest. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Buying some time left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Trying again following the sack. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
60 by 6. Let's go. Buffalo 18.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Get it.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Ready.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Touchdown, Miami! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Has the connection to Jones. On the move, past the 40. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Charger, 19.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he drives this forward to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he's stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. Second and goal coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not...
And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Now Prater on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Catch made by Austin. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. And they're going for this. He puts some power on a deep one left. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Dolphins will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They go play action on 1st. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Cowboy 80. Flat.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Ready? 18, tied in. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. Vacates quickly left side. Has it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
He may not have had him immediately, but the minute the quarterback broke containment and got outside the pocket, it gave his man enough time, enough leeway to break loose and become a target down the field.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready, set.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Lion.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Cougar 19.
3rd and goal, McCaffrey. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Now Prater on to send it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Intended target there was David Njoku. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
18, go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Here's the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Okay, break.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Roll. Let go.
Another carry for him. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Dolphins put up even more points in a win. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Airing it out to start this drive. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready? Get up.
Looking to the air here. Jones reels it in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. To throw here on 1st down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Let's go.
So in the end, it's a...
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. He's going to air one out right away. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Again, working deep downfield.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll try the right side this time. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught at the 4. And he will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in for the 2. So just like that, a quick 8-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down.
Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Back to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So after 1, the Niners have the early advantage. And we're back to South Florida after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Broncos. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19. Ready?
Back to the air once more. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And this is
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest